Good morning. These are cheapo paints. Let me clean off my desk. I've been working in my Hobonichi, catching up. But the longer this thing goes on, the more colorful it gets. Although I did go through a really colorful stage. I did a lot of... That was in April. Sloth tape. Spanish dictionary gum. I've added... Oh, here comes the dog. I've added a couple... I have some stuff to put in here. Quotes and... Still keeping... I have a box paired off. Here he is. Hello, I'm right here. A box scraped out for COVID facts, but I don't always put it in there. And I have some notes to myself on stuff to do. I did Amy Tangerine's rainbow stamps. Stickers, not stamps, stickers. But not as many as she did, obviously. Pictures from the beach that need to go in there. Collectively take a pause. I think Diane Reevely said that. Talking about my husband at the beach. A shrimp that I painted. Anyhow. That's a good way to keep track. And then I am taking an old monthly Traveler's Notebook. I think Traveler's Factory one. That had a month on a page, and I'm taking in one little statement or color or word from every day and putting it in there. So, ooh, I like that. Today is, ooh, I forgot to get a grasshopper, didn't I? I might have to go get one. Because that would be fun on vellum, too. I'll be right back. Well, now that's an ugly grasshopper. You didn't already know, this is one of my favorite tools. Children's dictionaries. Because they have the best pictures. And I got this at the used bookstore for 95 cents. Alright. Should we fussy cut this a little bit? Maybe? And I'm sorry for my camera yesterday. I bumped it. We're going to slightly fussy cut it. How about that? Ugh. Creepy. And I found a bunch of... Oh, I know what to do. All right, let me think about this for a second because... Here, let's turn on another light. I only have one page of vellum left. But we had pretty vellum see-through spots here, so... I found my National Geographics that I put the Citrasol on. Hold on. Mine are still kind of filmy. Oh! Let's just use the one that's on top, okay? Oh no, let's use this one. Now, somebody did this on TV, not on TV, on YouTube the other night. Rosemary Morris, I think. I watch her a little bit. A little bit of her goes a long ways. For me, personally. No offense. But she says hers dry. And she said, somebody told her that anything later than the 70s is a different kind of printing process. I swear this is thick. I got it to work, but There is definitely, ooh, ooh, that looks like a grasshopper head right there. Oh, definitely is a film on top. And this was a 2019, I'm sure, or 18 maybe. I really want the yellow, but it's, uh-oh, he hopped away. Where'd he go? Oh, here it is. He could be camouflaged in there. This is not a jelly plate. Can we put a jelly? Oh, we could put jelly plate border. With this mess. I really want a purple one though. Ooh. Here's a pretty one. Oops, come back here, Grasshopper. Okay. We have a ton of fog here this morning. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Can't even see the houses across the cove. So I keep these in a Ziploc bag because, number one, they're fragrant, but I don't mind the smell. Number two, they have a film on them. Look at the back is prettier. Talk about camouflage. Well, Grasshopper's camouflage. We're using the back. Sorry, purple. But it's something about that Citrasol that takes the ink and messes with it. It's fun. It's messy. I don't mind the smell. It smells like you've been cleaning your house. You can tell your husband, oh, I've been working all day. Really, you've been playing. They're slowly but surely starting to open South Carolina up. I don't know. State offices are still not open, so my husband is still home. Because everything he deals with is obviously a state office. Now, little man. But it sure is weird. This weekend is Memorial Day weekend, which normally is a huge beach, lake weekend. But the beach and the lake are just kind of, we can use the lake. But they have opened some public ramps and things like that, though. It's just weird. And I'm not so nervous being out in the water now. Pool, that's a different story. But I just, as fast as it takes over everything, and did take over things, and has taken over things, makes me very nervous. And it's mutating into something stronger. By the time they get the virus, it's not going to be applicable to the current strain of what's happening. It's just, it's weird. It's weird. But this is a coronavirus free zone, right? These really don't match, but it can meld with the theme of the journal altogether and be fine, in my opinion. I'm the boss of my own journal. So, yep, I covered up my vellum. I basically didn't use this go through at all. That's okay. Oh. I don't know if I'm going to put side borders on. Oh, this is so pretty. Can you see this? Stuff is incredible. It just takes the ink. Depends on the colors. And it does get muddy at times. But sure is pretty. And he looks just like he belongs right there, getting ready to hop off. These are crooked. That does not bother me. But we can accent the crookedness a little bit. I used these yesterday on my shrimp painting, and not sure. The different mediums respond differently to these things. Are these acrylic? Mitsubishi Pencil, France. In France. Oh, EU contact. Okay. Negro. Is that black? Negro. Since there's cells here, we're just going to do some cells on the border. It looks like cells. It's kind of like that pouring paint reaction look. Which, that stuff is fascinating. We tried to do that at art one time. Lady from the library came. We didn't have the right supplies, I don't think. Or it's harder than it looks. Put it that way. All right, I need to find another scrap paper. Oh, I found a circle stencil yesterday too. Hey, some of these. We haven't used one of these in a long time. Ooh. This is just a tiny little primary tablet that I got for $1.99 at Joann's years ago. $2016. It's only 4 years old. Okay. S. Saltamonte. Grasshopper. I love this. And my title is hyphenated everywhere because my paper is short. It's okay. I love the way it all looks together. I love the look of the journal when you go through it and see all the different kinds of paper and stuff. I love it when you look through here and it looks like this on the sides, and I'm getting fat on the left. What do I call that, Curty? I forgot. Since I go in order, I always get a lumpy left. And I like that. My signature look, lumpy left. Matches the author and the artist, lumpy left. I'm going to take you and show you all my journals. It's a very dark morning here, so, but all of that. There's my Hobonichi from last year, which had to be split in two because it was too fat. Again, the lumpy left. That was, what was that? Oh, that was the National Geographic thing that I did. Tribute. The Irish journal. The Irish journal's there. There's a 3-volume Rivers of the World journal. Around the World in 80 Days. Halloween. A little tiny something or other. That was something. This is something. Junk journals. River Journal number 3, volume 3. These are all on YouTube. Another Halloween journal. This is, I know this is making me seasick. Ouch. Sorry. What is this one? Oh, tulips. This was our tulip trip. This is one of the first ones I ever made. Let's look at this one. This is when I first discovered this size, pretty much. And I can't remember if this was the year we were going on the tulip trip or we had already been, and I went back and went through all my stuff. Seems like I went back and went through all my stuff. I should date them, shouldn't I? The Netherlands. I should date my stuff. Boarding pass. I'm trying to see if there's a date on it. 2014. Wow. 6 years ago. Sounds about right. On a river cruise with Viking. Motion on a river. We went from Amsterdam all through here down into Belgium and back up. Oh, it was gorgeous. Gorgeous. And that was the first voyage for that ship, particular one. Sheep and tulips and animals and ducks. Here's a tribute to Jose. That was, and it's not even finished. None of this is finished. Tulips and windmills. Here's our route. Amsterdam to Hoorn, around to Kinderdijk, Antwerp, Ghent, Bruges, Rotterdam, back up to Amsterdam. The red light district, I got in trouble because I didn't know you were not supposed to take their pictures. City walk through Amsterdam. Oh, look at here. I hope this is all showing up. Yeah, except that light is glary, isn't it? Oh. It was, Amsterdam's a beautiful city. This was Hoorn. That was a beautiful city. We took a lot of pictures of sailboats because my brother and sister-in-law have sailboats and they love this life. Collage and tulips, children's dictionary, see? The bikes. So you had to put the Queen song in there. I want to ride my bicycle, of course. Life on a houseboat. I really want to live on a houseboat for a summer. Not right now, though. Tulips. Oh, Van Gogh. This was a whole experience. Oh, that's the picture I drew of Van Gogh. You have to go watch that video. Canals. Construction, boat living. Tulips. And Vincent. And fields of tulips. And markets of tulips. Oh, it was outstanding. Tulip factory. Oh, we went to a famous, oh, I need this. Military museum. Oh, I need some of this. About the Colmar pocket, which had a very famous American soldier in it. The bulb processing plant. More fields of tulips. And yeah. Oh, look. I mean, just look. They really don't want the flowers. They want the bulbs. That just blew my mind. More, oh, a pocket with different things. This is where I kind of lost my steam. the Kuchenhof gardens, which were amazing. My husband with a big, huge pot of tulips. And this is postcards from there. It was amazing. Kuchenhof, if you ever get a chance. And it's a flower show. It's not even for people. It just happens to be a side effect. This was the military museum that we went to, which was really interesting. It was an excursion, but my husband and our friend who has the beach house where we are, and I were the only ones that wanted to do it. Arnhem, the bridge too far, and Delft, and then I ran out of steam. I should finish that. But I don't change my... Okay, I'll show you. I don't change my formula too much. This was probably 4 years ago, because I think I did this after I got home. Or 3 years ago. And then this was last summer in Ireland, which is all on YouTube also. It's the same type of stuff. Pictures, painting, lumpy lefts, lots of ephemera. I try to use more of the brochures now than I used to. Postcards, business cards from wherever we are. I do try to get postcards now with little pictures because those I can cut up. Sometimes I buy 2 of everything. Tom Crean. I like to learn by journaling. We learned about this guy in the little town that we were in. Dingle. I met the lady, I didn't meet her, but I discovered a lady that has swam in Dingle Bay because she has swam the Bering Strait. Now she's getting ready to swim a lake at the base camp at Mount Everest. Crazy lady. Castles, maps, the cliffs of Moher that were foggy, pretty much like what looks here today. Oh no, it fell apart. That's okay, I'll fix it. Fog. Oh. The British Open had just ended. Richard Harris was from this little town. The reason why they have eagles on their houses. The Irish writers. I mean, same kind of stuff. Titles. Ephemera. Paint. Maps. Pictures. Stickers. And it's not finished. Same old, same old. But I love it. I just love it. And that's a traveler's notebook. That was a collaged front. Collaged front. Newspaper. And it has the date. July 2019. Smarter. Getting smarter. Little steps. Baby steps. So, I just love it. And thanks for watching. Adios. Gracias.